Okay, it didn't take it out, but it did a lot. Finishing couldn't move. Thank you, game. Do I deserve this? No. Am I going to take it? Hell yes. Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're doing something a little bit different. It's basically still just VGC on the ladder, but I decided to have like one video a week, where I use teams that you guys have made. So we're starting off with this team that was made by Stefan Jacob. This link to his Twitter link down below, and I'll post, you know, the actual team screen. But he sent me this team, and I thought that could be a fun way. So if you want me to try and use your teams, throw that at me at Twitter, on Discord, or if you have neither of those, in the comments down below. There is links to my social media in the description, as well as a link to the last episode. But I think that was enough plugging. I think we should just click yes to use this team with an HAWLUCHAS, which is basically the funniest thing about it. And I'm kind of curious to use it. Also, I should not sit and do this, but my hair is actually super annoying. I should probably cut that out as an opponent. Hey, also we made it to top 2,000 in the last episode. 494. Okay, so we're playing someone who's good with size spam. Okay. I'm looking at it. HAWLUCHAS does not really deal the best with like a Sam, especially not a focus sash, but it could be something. The Urshifu is the water one, so that's a little bit of a shame. You know, psychic types are annoying. Can Amogus take a psychic move? Otherwise, we should like maybe Porygon and HAWLUCHAS. Is that dumb? Maybe it is. Also, he has 2 Intimidate users. I just want to say that, so that's actually a little worrying. This is actually a hard matchup. Also because I haven't tried the team at all, so I have no idea what I'm doing. So what will actually also happen on these days is that I'll probably absolutely butcher anything that I possibly can. You know, YOLO, yes. Okay, Amogus looks bad, but we take it anyway, and I think we put in... Actually, Urshifu looks nice. It being scarfed is pretty nice. I have no idea what I'm doing with this team. I'm already sorry, it's already good. I already know there's going to be a lot of losses, but it's okay, it's fun. We do it for fun, you know? But that's also generally a thing that I have with teams, like right when I begin using them, I lose a lot. Because I need to learn how to use them properly, and that's the fun thing about this, is that I haven't gotten to that point at all. But we get to see. She looks snazzy, she looks ready to go to the gala that's not being held. Actually, size spam. Okay. 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 The good thing is, we unburden HAWLUCHAS, so we're going to be fast. The bad thing is that they can just follow me. So something fun that I was thinking that might not be fun at all is that I'm going to Rock Slide. I didn't think this through. Do you think a helping hand to the Rock Slide will take it out? I don't know. I could also just ally switch. No, the ally switch doesn't help because they're expanding force. I basically just have to do this. And flinch the Alakazam. Which would be great. Like, not gonna lie, that would be great. If like luck would come in and say, okay, here you go, we've been nice to you now, you know, because you're being absolutely dumbass. I'm curious though, how he normally deals with size spam. Okay, it didn't take it out, but it did a lot. Finishing couldn't move. Thank you, game. Do I deserve this? No. Am I going to take it? Hell yes. Oh my goodness, okay, thank you, game. So we just do the same again, so we can just remove the Alakazam, like before it even begins. We protect the Alakazam, that's fine. Can I flinch your DD this time? That would also be okay. Please? 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 Can I flinch the DD? HAWLUCHAS? Are you the most underrated Pokemon that's ever been? No. We are plus 1 special defense though. Yeah, no. No. I tried. I did try. Okay. The nice thing is though that we're scarfed, so we're faster. So we can do stuff. We can do stuff. The bad thing is we're not really. Actually, we can just Hyper Voice. That's actually not a bad idea. And probably just, you know, what do we have in the back? An Amoongus. I mean, we're happy voicing, and we are just pushing strikes. I'm betting on Hyper Voice being enough afterwards. I don't know that it is, but I'm hoping. I love how I finally got up to like a good letter, and now it's just not sure. Not sure I did right. Hyper Voice, please be enough. Okay, it was. Okay, you know, awesome. We got his lead gone. That's great. So the psychic users are gone, which is pretty good because this team is pretty weak to them. So it's a strategy with this team when you're using against side spam. Just spam moves. Spam rock slide and hope for the best. This is an Incineroar. Well, the good note is he cannot figure out. And he's probably just gonna Dazzling Gleam. I could Helping Hand. And just Surging Strikes you. I don't think it's going to protect. Oh, he hasn't done that yet. That's true. Actually, I haven't maxed either. I should probably consider doing that at some point. I forgot I haven't maxed either. Well, now could actually been an interesting time to have done it. Just say it could have. Will this do enough? No, it definitely won't. Definitely not. Definitely not. Absolutely ingenious of me, I think. There's nothing better than absolutely forgetting that you could Dynamax. Feel a little bit dumb now. We did so well and then we didn't. That's great. That's how you lose. Also, Alex switching would actually have been great at that turn then instead. I'll probably just try and take out the thing. Because I have an Amoongus. I have an Amoongus. Should we make a Max Mushroom? Max Mushroom, anyone? I don't do I even have an... I have Palm Puff. Great. No, okay, I think we just run and we say that that went very bad and we try and find another opponent. Right, we have a new opponent. DD Hareen. Well, awesome. How do we kind of stop that? As we look at this team, I'm not sure how we're meant to stop things like that. I mean, we could just anti-trick room with PC. Honestly. Because I'm kind of looking at Indeedee because I get an expanding force and that would at least... Hey, I don't know that we can prevent the trick room though. It's kind of the thing. And we don't really... I mean, we have Rotom that kind of helps with Hatterene, but everything is kind of weak to Hatterene. Which is kind of sad. Which is a little bad. But we can actually just... If we read it right... I mean, right now we're with this team at Taunt or something. Actually, maybe... It's going to sound weird. I'm going to go for Amoongus and PC. I think having Rotom in the back is a good idea. And I do sort of kind of like... Urshifu probably. Because my thought process is that if they lead Trick Room, then we can kind of anti-Trick Room because they're just going to follow me in Trick Room, so we can put the Indeedee to sleep, and if they Trick Room, we also click Trick Room, that means that there's no Trick Room, that means that we can max the next turn and do a lot of damage to the Indeedee, not the Indeedee, the Hatterene, because the Indeedee is asleep, so it can't really force it to wake up, but it depends on what he leads, which was exactly that, so that's kind of that's the play we have to try and do. That is the play that we have to try and do. Will it work? I don't know. I don't know. If this Indeedee, for some reason, safety goggles, it won't. But I'm kind of sort of hoping, so we spore you. And we Trick Room. If they don't do what I expect them to do and set up a Trick Room, I don't know. It's quite bad if they don't. But it could look like they are. Yes? Right? Right? Yes? Yes, they are. They are Trick Rooming. Okay, good. Good, good, good. My plan worked. It worked. It worked. Somehow, some way, it did work. I'm not sure how it did, but it did. So now we try and put you to sleep. And I think we just max, and we just max strike. Either that or we just max stuckness. I would... We can max stuckness you. Because then we also lower the special defense, because he might want to max his thing. So we could do that. I don't know. I don't know. This might be... We did it... I'm very proud of my first round round 1 play. I think that was one of my smart moments, you know. Those are the ones that you subscribe for. That is where you click subscribe. And like the video and... Yeah, basically those 2 things. That's like the 2 most important things. Okay, you protect. But that's also fair enough because I kind of tried to obliterate your... DD, luckily. So I'm actually going to lower your special defense. I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it does. So it hangs on with the focus areas. No surprises there, but it does lower your special defense. So now I can just pull and puff the Indeedee and I can just max strike the Hatterene. Honestly, yes. So we pull and puff you. And we just max strike you. I would expect at -1 that it should take it out. Honestly. Just to stay in, we max strike. It is smart of my opponent to not max here. I will give them that. That is the smartest thing they could do. But we also get to absolutely obliterate them, and the good thing is we still have Dynamax turn. And PC is one of the strongest Dynamax Pokemon, so there's that. And we have Animungus next to it. They can either put things to sleep or Rage Power. So that's nice. Okay. I feel like this kind of redeems the last game that we took with, right? But we absolutely brain farted and didn't Dynamax anything. I don't know how I forgot that Dynamax is a thing. I have no comment. So you have my low tech and a Incineroar. So you're going to be fake outing me. I feel like I have to try and pop the my low tick because it's actually my bigger problem. Do we protect here? Thing is, we're going to do stuff to it anyway. We're going to prop the what's it called? Competitive anyway. Battle was cancelled. That's how you do it. That actually means we have time for another one. So let's find a third opponent. All right, last victim of the day. I'm getting comfortable now. She says before she gets absolutely mollywopped in the last one. I feel like we have to do the same thing. And hope that they don't lead Venusaur. And have maybe Indeedee and Hawlucha in the back. It leaves me weak to Rhyperior. Like, I'm gonna be honest. But only Urshifu really helped with that. I mean, Urshifu's not bad because he actually has that thing. But I mean, we have Hawlucha. Hawlucha is a fighting type. I know that I forget that it is, but it actually is. Amazing. So I think that's kind of what we could do. Yes. So I'm hoping to see the exact same thing. If the exact same thing could happen, I would love it. Because that went too well, and if we could put it all twice in one episode, oh, that would be great. Honestly. I would be like God tier suddenly. I'd go from being, yeah, you know, okay sometimes to... She's way too good for this world. Really struck my own shoulder without really having anything to have it in, but you know, it's... If you don't have confidence, you're never gonna win, you know? Okay, that doesn't look like the same though. No, that was Sun. That was like the one thing I did not want to see. That was the one thing I did not want to see. Also, Rage Powder does not work on Venusaur. I just want to say that. I do know that. So that was everything I did not want to see. Well, okay. So we Spore you. We could go in and just max God, but that won't really help me, will it? No, actually not. But I don't have anything I really want in here. Raw Hyper Beam? Trick Room? Raw Trick Room? I mean, let's be honest. They don't all have... They don't all have Sleep Powder anymore. And I'm hoping that this is one of the cases where they don't. But considering it didn't max, there's a good chance that this one does. But they can miss. They can miss. That's all I'm trying to say, that they can actually miss a Sleep Powder. It's only 75% accurate. So, you know, hint, hint. Oh, he just Touch Bomb. Okay, that still does a lot. But I don't know how great you're feeling here. You could be Focus Sash. You are, okay. But I mean, okay. Okay. Well, the good thing is we put the Torkoal to sleep. And I feel like I'm just going to Pollen Puff. Or I get Indeedee in Amoonguss' spot and I Ally Switch next turn. While I max guard this turn. Yes. That seems smart. That seems smart. Right? 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 I'm hoping. Because I have to attack with the Porygon, and if he wants to take it out, he has to max. And he has to max Grass me. So I'm kind of hoping that that will go into my max guard, and I can Ally Switch next turn to protect it and have it go into Indeedee instead, and then I can take out this Venusaur. That's the goal. Okay, he didn't. Well, you just Rolly Stone. Okay. Well, same story then. Same story, slightly different, I guess. We could just max Darkness, because there's no reason not to. Because then at least Torkoal becomes weaker. I mean, you still die. So that's still okay. And I still get a special defense drop on the Torkoal. I mean, again, my opponent has max, so there might be like Trick Room in the back. And then obviously having a DD in will be annoying. Like, not gonna lie, it will. But I'll just have to counter Trick Room, the Trick Room. But it depends on what they put in here. The bad thing is I'm pretty sure that a Helping Hand Hyper Beam is not enough for Porygon. Okay. Okay, but the good thing is we know Indeedee is not Focus Sash. So we could just Dark Pulse. And Hyper Voice. I know the Torkoal is going to wake up, and it's kind of okay that it does. Yeah, well that's fine. You should basically become relatively obliterated here. That did a good chunk. That was also crit. Imagine if I had Expanding Force then instead. That would have been nice. He is also -1 special defense, so that makes it a little harder for this poor little Torkoal here. Eruption. Okay, but the good thing is that should not do a lot now. No, actually both Pokemon live it. That's huge. So that grid was quite nice, you know, not gonna lie. Because otherwise, like, Indeedee wouldn't have gone down, but Porygon would. Okay, so we Hyper Beam. And we just... No, we still just Hyper Voice, because I still think it does enough to Torkoal at this point. Now you max. Now you max. Which makes sense. You haven't maxed it, you have to max something at some point. And why not Harry? Like last ditch effort, I appreciate it, I see it. What do I have in the back? I have a HAWLUCHA, I think? I have a HAWLUCHA and a Mungus. So the good thing is I can put this thing to sleep actually, so that's quite nice. That is quite nice. Not gonna lie, that's relatively nice, you know? We miss. I mean, why wouldn't we? But the attack is indeed instead. Okay. Well, I guess that is the nicer option. I guess that is the nicer option. Sunlight Fates. The good thing is we can put it to sleep, so we go into Mungus and we click Spore. That is all that we sort of kind of have to do, is that we have to click Spore. So we try and Hyper Beam again. And we click Spore on this thing, because I would think that Amoongus has a higher base speed than Katarine does. And we do get it off. And we take it out, so it didn't even matter. So we had an atrocious first spell, but we did manage to pull through. So, I mean, you already saw the team at the beginning with the Rental Colonel, if you want to use this. And I'm thanking Stefan for giving me this team, because it actually did pretty well, so you know, that's that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you know, leave your own teams so we can have some more fun with this, because it is quite fun to play with other people's teams. So yeah, have a nice day,